Hello and good good afternoon. Welcome to Leave It Love. It is 4:11. 4:11 in the afternoon. And I came on here earlier because I was talking about the powders. I was talking about the powders. I'm a good witch. I'm a good witch. I don't sit there and do shit to people. No. But like I was talking about the gopher dust. The gopher dust. Like you can find it online also. I think that's where I got this. Damn, that's where I got this from. I got it online. Like all the other stuff, I bought it from the Botanica because those are the like they have the angels, they have baby Jesus, La Virgen de Guadalupe. Like they have stuff. They have Oshun, but like I got this online. So and then it's like I never got this from the Botanica. But like when you go online, you can shop online and you start looking for shit. You be like, oh my God. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. But let me tell you what it's for. I'm gonna post it like some stuff. I'm gonna add it like to this video, and then I'm gonna add like the pictures and I'm gonna add the Google meanings and stuff like that onto this video at the ending. But let me just tell you what gopher does, because that's what it's called. It's called gopher dust. Is gopher dust. The purpose of gopher dust is used in hoodoo and other forms of spell casting to cause harm to an enemy. Is said to cause pain, suffering, trouble, or even death. Yes. So that's why I would put it in the return of senders, because the return of sender, whatever they doing, they wishing death, they wishing pain, they wishing suffering, they wishing all this stuff. You know, I know how to send shit back. Like I can send it back. Like black salt, I make it. I make the black salt. It is very powerful with the solar eclipse. It's charged with the solar eclipse. It's charged every day with the sun. If I didn't, the one that I made is with Mercury retrograde also. So the one that I sell for $5 is charged with Mercury retrograde, and this one is charged with the solar eclipse. The one with Mercury retrograde is $5, and this one is $10. My splash, I sell that for 14.44. That price didn't change, or I don't know if I put it for 11. I don't know what I did, but the links are there if you look for it. And is the black salt. It is used for hexing, is used for cursing, is used to eliminate evil also. So you can use it to help yourself. You can use it to protect yourself from evil, because it is used to hex and to curse things, you know? You have to know evil in order to be able to protect yourself from evil. So I can't sit here and be like everything is all light and love. I do protection. I do protection because I know the shit. I know the shit that they're doing. So I'm like, oh, like they want to play. They want to play. I'm like, you know what? You let them play. You let them play with you. My return to senders are lethal. My return to senders is a problem for them. Nothing is ever going to happen to me because I'm not doing negative work on anyone. I don't attack anyone, but they're always attacking, and then I'm always have to do the return of senders. You're okay. When you know something is going on, yeah, you could put gopher dust in there. Yeah, you could use the black salt in there. Yeah, it's hexing and curse. Yeah, it is. It's hexing and cursing them. You are doing your return to senders, and you are returning that same energy back to whoever's putting it out there. And yeah, I add a little special something to it. I add a little kick to it. And that shit is just gonna have them more fucked up. But they want to play. They want to play, and they want to act like you don't know what you're doing. Like I don't know what I know what I'm doing. I've been fighting demons like for years. But let me tell you, go for dust. Go for dust, right? A dust is a powder used in hoodoo and other forms of spell casting to cause harm to an enemy. It's said to be able to cause pain, suffering, trouble, or even death. Hold on. My daughter came, right? So, and then how is it used? How is gopher dust used? You sprinkle it in a place where your enemy will walk. So you can put it on the floor. You can mix it with dirt from your enemy's footprint. Bury it at a crossroads to drive away your enemy. Or bury it in a graveyard to kill your enemy. Like this is shit. This is found online. Like this is I don't do this. I put it in the candle. I'll be like, you know what? Y'all want to sit here and do all this shit to me? Like, I know how to send the shit back, and I'm gonna put a little kick into it, and you're gonna be crying for fucking with me. But whatever, whatever. Some people use gopher dust to ward off negativity and malevolent forces. I don't use it for that. I use it. I use it for some shit. Others use it to manifest intentions and desires, and some people use it to banish obstacles and adversaries. So yeah, so I'm using it to banish the obstacles and adversaries. I'm using it on the return ascenders is to return that negative energy back to the enemy. That's what I'm using it for. Is to return energy back. I didn't do the return of cinders earlier today. I was just talking about the powders because I was like, I have all these powders. I was like, I could use the powders, but the powders, I use it in my glass encased candles when I'm manifesting good things. I want baby Jesus. I want La Virgen de la Guadalupe. Like, I want good energy, positive vibes with me. But I've been doing return to senders for a long time, and I use the gopher dust in the return to senders to return that energy back. Black salt is used to is used for evil. Is used for evil. You do shit with black salt. You have to know evil in order to counteract evil. You have to know evil so you can know how to get rid of evil. I can't say, oh, do this and do that, and you don't experience anything. No, I experienced some things. I've been going through some things, and I'm like, what? You have to find another way to, cleanse yourself. So I cleanse myself all the time. But when I have to use something. I use the hexing stuff. I use it on the return asunder. I'm sorry about the noise. New York City. I'm in the Bronx. I use it to return negative energies back to whoever's sending it. They did a death spell. Like they did a death spell. I don't even know how many times they done did a death spell. Like how many times I came on this camera and was talking about like, yo, somebody did a death spell last night. And it's like, what? Like somebody did a death spell. Like who did the death spell? Like who dropped dead? I'm waiting. I still don't know. Nobody talks to me. Nobody play with me. Like yeah, people don't get too close to me. I cleanse the energy, cleanse the energy. It's like I just don't care. I don't care about what could happen to the people that are sitting there and they're doing evil. They're doing evil to me. And then they're watching me or they're checking on like I can't believe this this motherfucker is checking. Oh, I'm just checking on you after you done did some death spells last night and you did some blocking spells and some other spells like, oh, it's you. You doing this shit. My hex is whole fucking return to sender, and I'm gonna put the black salt, and I'm gonna put all this other shit in there, and then que se joda todo. I don't care what happens, and it's like it's justified because they're doing the evil work to you. So it's okay to defend yourself. You have every right to defend yourself. You defend yourself. It's like don't let nobody play with you. I don't let nobody play with me. Like they're lucky that we're not on the same land. You're lucky. But this is all spiritual stuff. It's energy. I can feel it. I can feel it, and it's like, I didn't want to think it was coming from where it's coming from, but it's confirmed. It's coming from where it's coming from. And I'm like, wow, I really like this one. Like, it's always the one you like. It's always the one you like that's doing the fuck shit to you. But it's fine. I cleanse this shit. I cleanse this shit off of me, off of my body. I do the return of senders. Return to senders returns the negative energies back to whoever put it out there. Doing a return to sender is fine. Just writing on it, return to sender, that's what makes a return to sender, is carving in there, return to sender. Once you carve in it, return to sender, that returns the negative energy. It returns it back. I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy to use the black salt and to use the gopher dust because I know what it does. I know what it does. It's for hexing. It's for cursing. It's for, oh, you want to play. You want to play. Like, okay. Like, now I know it's you. Now I know it's you. So now I can do it with animal, with enthusiasm, with excitement. Like, it's gonna go back. It's just gonna go back, and I'm excited for the energy to go back to whoever's putting it out there. Like, it's gonna go out there, and it's gonna stick to them, and nothing's gonna happen to me because I didn't do nothing to you, stupid. I didn't do nothing. And then they sitting here and they just doing stuff to me. And I'm like, yo, how could you do anything to me? And all I was fucking nice to you. But that's the only person I'm talking to. So it's like, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's life, right? That's life. I'm gonna put my gopher dust, and it's like almost gone. I gotta get another one. Gopher dust. I'm gonna put it like when you watch the ending of this video, you're gonna see like the screenshots of what gopher dust is, so you can get an idea. It's not. It's been around for years. It's used in hoodoo. It's used in hoodoo, and it's called gopher dust. You can get it for $4.99 or cheaper. I think I got this. It was like two bottles like this for $5. This is the only one I have left. All the other ones I finished it, but I still have this one because I don't use it all the time because I know what it's for. It's for hexing and cursing. I don't use that, but I use like magical stuff, like for positive vibes. La Virgen de Guadalupe, baby Jesus, baby Jesus. I'll be like, baby Jesus, I want some good luck, some good energy, and I'll put some baby Jesus powder in there, This is the return of sender. And I just wanted to use the gopher. I wanted you to see me use the gopher dust because gopher dust is used for hexing and is used for it's used for stuff. Like, you don't have to get the black salt. But black salt is used for hexing and cursing. That's what black salt is made for. You have white salt, you have black salt. It's used for protection. You can use the black salt for protection against evil, but it can also be used for evil. You have to know evil so you know how to cleanse it, how to be free from the evil. Like, you gotta know, like, how I'm gonna tell you, oh, you do this and this and this, and you're gonna be all right. And it's like, how you know I'm gonna be all right? Like, how? Like, you have to know what is it good for, what does it do? You have to know, and how to use it to help you. That's the same thing with the herbs. How do you know what herb to use? Like, I had to do a lot of research to figure that one out. I'm gonna just go. Return Ascenders. It's a return asunder, return asunder, return asunder. All this energy, all this evil, all this negative work these people are putting out here. It's like, it's gonna go back. It's gonna go back to them. It's gonna go back to them. It's gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt them so bad. And like that's what I want. I want them to be hurt real bad. All the energy that they put in out and they want to hurt me and they want all this stuff to happen to me, all that energy is going to go back. Yeah, it's gonna go back to them. You don't need no names go on here. No names go on here. This is energy. But once you know where the energy is coming from, it's going to go back. You don't need to put their names. You don't need to say their names. It's here. Like you know who's doing it. It's gonna go back to them. It's gonna go back. It is gonna hurt them. Yes. That's what's gonna happen. It's going to hurt them. Negative energy is like if no one is doing anything to you, you can't curse a person that didn't do anything to you. You can't curse them. But if that person finds out you cursing them, they can curse you. They can curse you. They can hex you, and it's okay. Nothing is gonna happen to that person. But you know, these are rules. Like, is rules to this? Is levels to this? It's like this is stuff. Stuff you have to know. You have to know. And people have been doing evil work for years, for centuries. God demolished, destroyed cities because of the people who were doing witchcraft. Everyone was doing evil and hurting each other. And cities were destroyed because of it. You know, we have to protect ourselves because everybody's playing in magic and then nobody knows what the hell is going on. And it's like, oh my God, like, the hell is going on? Like, you don't know. And all you can do is just cleanse and pray that everything's going to be all right. Like, this is going to pass. It's going to go away. Once you know somebody's doing some shit to you and you do a return to sender, it's going to go back to whoever did it. You don't have to write the name. You don't have to write their name. It's in your mind. It's in your heart. And it's going to go back. It's going to go back to them. A return to sender returns negative energy back to where it came from. You know where it came from. It's going to go back to them. It's going to stick to them. And it's going to be bad. It's going to be so bad. And I'm just like, I'm happy about it. Leave with love, stay positive, vibe high. And I'm gonna include the photos of the gopher dust so you can see like what I'm talking about. You can go on Google and you can look it up like a search and look up gopher dust and you'll see what gopher dust is. It's used for hexing and cursing. It's used for that. That's why I don't use it. I don't use this. But I know who's hexing and cursing me. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it now. And I use black salt all the time. Black salt is used for hexing and cursing also, but you can use it for protection. That's it. Leave it love. Bye.